clouds. So I can't see the ground. So I ain't coming down. So no, I ain't ever coming down. Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I'll just buy a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me. So we like them in phase. I'll just buy a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me. So I'm up above the clouds. So I can't see the ground. So I ain't coming down. So no, I ain't ever coming down.
Just realized I've built walls a mile high to protect my heart, but now I'm all alone, stuck on the inside. The heart doesn't need a castle, it needs a bridge. Been so scared that I unravel. Brick by brick I built these walls. Now I know that I strong, just watch me tear them down. I'm gonna tear them down. If it couldn't break your heart, is it really love? If it can't tear you apart, is it really love? Just watch me march towards the battle. I'm gonna tear down this castle. I'm gonna tear down this castle.
Gonna turn on this car.
We march if it couldn't break your heart. Is it really love? If it can't tear you apart, is it really love? If it couldn't break your heart, is it really love? If it can't tear you apart, is it really love? I criticized myself for trusting lies. I know I can't hide, 'cause then I'd be alone, stuck on the inside. The heart doesn't need a castle, it needs a bridge. Been so scared that I unravel. Brick by brick I built these walls. Now I know that I'm enough. Just watch me tear them down. I'm gonna tear them down. If it couldn't break your heart, is it really love? If it can't tear you apart, is it really love? Just watch me march towards the battle. I'm gonna tear down this castle. I'm gonna tear down this castle.
I'm gonna turn on this car.
We march if it couldn't break your heart. Is it really love? If it can't tear you apart, is it really love? If it couldn't break your heart, is it really love? If it can't tear you apart, is it really love?
Alright, testing one.
And we're back, baby. I'm back and better. Chad, I hope you guys are doing well. It's a very, very chilly Wednesday afternoon here in the 2G studio. Chris,
Is it chilly though?
nah, it's actually getting better now that the aircon's off. We like to think we live in Africa, but inside, yeah, I swear you'd say it's Antarctica. We got the wrong A's yeah, but it's all good. But Chris,
Did you see
do.
that? Did you put it there or Miles?
I put it there, morning.
Did you put it?
Bro, when I saw it yesterday, I was like, I had to get it. Kate still wanted us to get a leash for you.
A leash
Yeah.
as well. Sure. Because of that dog in me.
Dog.
So
All right, 100% guys. You know what it is. The Lewis. Our boy looks good in red. That's a pity, of course, the day that man takes track, you can barely see the car. But yeah, actually, interesting fact. Quickly before we do anything, guys. Ferrari. I wanted to see it quickly. I don't know if this is the right one I'm looking at, but I don't know. Okay. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys are doing good. I'm seeing on the stream there was some little naughty people out there taking trades off the stream.
I see.
These guys were
Chad,
they were
40%.
committed, yeah. But anyway,
But before we pray, be honest. When I think a lot of you didn't see my last comment where I said, guys, close the charts. We've all been there. You've taken a win or you've had like a good little run and immediately you want to jump straight back into the charts. How many of you had that feeling where it's like, yo, I just smashed the TP. I'm ready to just jump into
you just want to
any
get another one.
trade I want to just jump into. I know some of you guys had that. The guys, the 61% are the guys that they listen to my comment. Close the charts. Yeah, Chad GU was the precision. But anyways,
Precision. You said, what was it? Was it like a sniper entry?
No, it's just what we discussed this morning, where we're likely going to go on the daily, and that's literally exactly where it reversed.
But the real question is,
Did I hold for 50 pips? I didn't.
No,
Hugo.
not only
I
that,
didn't.
bro.
I didn't.
but what was it? Manual trading.
Oh yeah, full manual.
manual.
I actually stick shift a little bit because I do the
alright.
one-click trading, so it's
Yeah.
almost like stick shift. But other than that, manual.
Yeah, that's what we like to see. Manual all the way, bro.
Dual clutch,
Dual
DCT.
clutch. You got to get those revs up.
Pop, pop,
Pull a little bap, 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 bap,
Ba-da,
and then
pop, pop.
change.
ba-da,
Get a
bum,
little
pa.
two-step in there.
Scrum, pa. Pa, pa, pa.
Because I'm a real athlete. Sweat. All right, guys, enough,
get him back.
enough rubbish
Okay.
here. Before we get into any of the good stuff, Chris, are you going to open us up with a prayer, brother?
I'm actually going to get Mo to open us up in
There
prayer.
we go.
Moski, can you open us up in prayer here this afternoon? Alright, here we go. Chad, I'm going to get Mo.
No, Chris, I'll open up with prayer tomorrow.
Come, bro. Come. Caitlin, yeah, you just do it. Rock it. There's no wrong
You
prayer.
speak from the heart.
There's the camera.
What's up, Chad? Let's all close our eyes. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We ask that you bless the stream, you bless everyone attending the stream, everyone in the chat, and we hope that this stream just brings your word to everyone involved. Those who are ready to receive it can all say amen.
Amen. There we go.
Power. Yeah, that's power.
There we go. That's it.
Amen. Amen.
All right, guys. Let's get this rocket ready for takeoff. We're not Elon. We're not pulling any of that yet, but
Bro, you can't do that. Like, I
bro,
give my heart
people
to
are
you.
getting
Yeah, it's your-
people are getting heated on it, eh? Did you see that video, Chad, again before we carry on? This video's going viral, and it's this lady, and she's like going on, like, yo, if you all the guys that want to defend Elon and all of this, then you go post the video and do it. Post the video and do it, and see what.
Yo,
And
dude.
I was like, yo, checkmate. But anyway, guys, let's get into the
Can't
charts.
do it.
So let's start us off.
Can't do it, Keeks. You can't run that risk.
You
Unless
can't, bro.
you're a billionaire, you can't play around with it.
But let's fundamental chat, guys, and very, very good news. There is no fundamental chat today. We've got some yellow folders. You got the WEF annual meetings, and then President Nighbot speaks later this evening. But that's about it. So we are in the clear. We got some red folders coming.
Keeks, quickly
tomorrow.
check the trader highlight quickly. FX trader
for
still
it, bro.
in the lead, 23.18%. Fareed Mosley. Chat, I don't know why I feel like Fareed is in the chat. Fareed, if you're here, the FX trader, let me know if you're here. And then Siabonga Makoba, 13.2%. So if any one of you three are in the chat, let me know. And then,
Boys are
guys,
full send in.
and then, guys, if we get to 200 likes today, $10,000 Vault Funder challenge for any one of you guys. But Kigo.
There we go. All right, guys. So carrying on here. He's in Project G, Fareed. Oh, hectic. So yeah, guys, Project G dominating as always. But let's start us off. So DXY, what are we looking at? Now, you guys would have heard me say I'm going to stay bullish. I'm going to stick to the bullish outlook until we close. So today might be that day. We have tested the weekly S2. But now, again, very simply, we also are testing their weekly key level. So we literally are in that, if you want to say, that middle ground area now. We either are going to break back above, hold the support, and we'll get that continuation to the top side. Otherwise, we are going to hold this as rejection, come back down, take out these lows, and from that point, I will go a bit more neutral for short-term bearish momentum on the dollar. But I do still like the idea of that strong dollar coming in. So just going to be very careful with that and almost see what happens today. We do see the EQ above us. So obviously, we have Asia highs. Asia lows have been swept, held the weekly S2. So again, that bullish momentum does look good for us. Going over to NASDAQ, we're going to talk a little bit about what possibly can happen there. We are seeing that move to the top side. Again, we want to obviously be very, very much bullish on this. That's how we've been seeing it play out. So very much holding this. I think that monthly R1 should be a definite target for us before we see anything. Obviously, this 4 hour is still going to go now. It literally just opened up. So it's a while till the next one. So if this holds, we can continue this momentum. If we look to the left, literally no bearish candles. If we are holding this daily, R1 can be quite perfect for us. You guys know the strategy or the game plan. If we break above a daily R1 and we hold, we are going to the daily R2, which is all the way up there. Doesn't have the same effect when it's soft, bro.
No.
But yeah, we're gonna see that move to the top side. So Stephanie's definitely still bullish on NASDAQ.
Did you say Stephanie?
Stephanie?
Did you say Stephanie?
Like slurred it.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely, but you wanted to say Stephanie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like Stephanie.
All right.
But
There you go.
we see in US30 now, it's still the same thing. So bullish, we want to see the momentum continue to the top side. Again, I want to start looking for this little resistance area. Yeah, myself yesterday, I said to you guys, if we got in those buys, you know, when I spoke to Chris about it, obviously the cracker literally caught it perfectly. That this was going to be a big move and trade all the way back to that 44,000 key area, which literally it just fell a little bit short of, but was a great move there. Very simply for me now, we're still going to have a big move. when we've seen price come to this area, if we reject, we quite frankly reject quite quickly. So also if we just look in the past, that when we've got past here, we are going up. So I definitely still like the buys there. We're going to see what happens there. And almost the same thing. So daily R1 still untested. So it's almost like we could actually be that little bit behind NASDAQ and trying to play catch up on NASDAQ. But again, we have the weekly R1. So almost if you want to think bigger time scales, more ready for us to hold. So if this can hold, ideally, what does that mean? We want to trade to a weekly R2, which is up there. So we have, say, maybe a stronger confluency to look into that, but we'll see what happens. Then lastly, with gold, starting us off with gold, we are at that key area as well, that little previous all-time high zone. Wouldn't really say previous now, more just can be a key area, but definitely come into plan. And I think that comes down with the dollar. If that dollar does start to come around, we can see how we've traded. Yeah, we hit a bit of a brick wall, had these little two doji candles, eventually the one. Now this is something I think Chris actually mentioned to you guys when we spoke about USD in the London session, is very, very simply, if you look here, when we trade USD, we spoke about having that massive retest, taking out the previous daily low, flipping bullish, and then seeing that drive. Now we've traded into a key area, we've seen momentum slow down, and then just before we started to turn, we've taken out the previous daily highs. Now we can start moving back to the downside. So if we start getting that momentum there, then there is that good chance of gold having a bit of a sell-off. So we'll just keep an eye on that. But if we do break back above anything above this 27, I'm going to say 2760, I'll start looking to take those buys. Otherwise, I do think the shorts can be on there. But that's everything from me. Chris, over to you, brother.
And I do think we're still going to go to Mars, but yeah, you got to be careful with those hand gestures. And then somebody's saying,
Craig, that you have to join Project G for that.
Brian, is Plamena coming today or okay?
What,
coming to no, Plamena's going to visit Brian.
Oh,
and the man is saying he's locked in. He's pretty locked in. He's not playing. All right, Brian, keep it clean, my dude. Chad, anyways, like Keegan said, no fundamentals. Just running back from this morning, we spoke about dollar index, this being our daily range, and this is likely where we will be trading in. So currently bouncing off that session low. I cannot be bullish as of yet because everything is still pointing lower in terms of structure. We've now nipped this low structure level, so we can have maybe a bit of a pause today and then tomorrow break down again. But I'm not bullish on the daily, not at all. But looking on the lower time frame, there are some cues for us to look at. So we've taken the previous daily low, we failed to hold below it. There's that daily key level we spoke about that's currently holding. And now we are back inside of the Asia range. So one of two things are going to happen. We're either going to push up, we're going to reject that key daily zone, come right back into the range, and it's going to be a range day, closing week bullish, and tomorrow we continue with the bearish trend. Or this could be somewhat of a reversal for us to come back to the upside. I just want to see what is the secondary zone. Okay. That's that zone there. All right. Sorry, Chad. I just want to check where that zone is. So for me personally, if we are going to see some continuations, and I'll be very careful, is Asia highs daily pivot. We already rejected it once, but I'm not saying it's not impossible for us to be trading here a little bit later into the session. Okay, so we're just going to see how we go about it. But the fact that we took lows and now trading back in, this could be somewhat signs of a dollar reversal coming into play. US 30 daily we spoke about, still super bullish, nothing indicating that we are bearish as of yet. I want to see a push into this level up here, 44,327. If you didn't know, these streams are purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please consult with your financial advisor before making any financial decision. You will absolutely 100% lose all of your capital if you try and follow what we do here. All right, but back to business. We spoke about it this morning. If we hold above Asia highs, previous daily high holds, this was the zone, you can get into some longs here. So it's still looking long biased. in terms of getting in, you don't necessarily want to see it come all the way back down here, but your daily R1 is in sight. So this makes it a little bit tricky unless you were camping on the chart and 2:15 when you had the structure break, you execute it. It's going to be a little bit difficult for us now. There's no key levels for me to get into, but still bullish. Nasdaq daily, we spoke about it, this being your daily range. That's the upper end of the range we can reach for, and that is where we want to see price almost there, around about 70% to the price target for the daily. How can we trade this? I mentioned this morning, I think it was Jexy that I mentioned, is it too late to get into Nasdaq? And I said not necessarily. You just need to monitor this weekly high. You want to see volume come through there. There was your new high on the session. There was your retest of that, let's call it the current weekly high before it got broken. And then from there, we had a push up. Now, the big question is, are we going to hold the daily R1? If we're not going to hold it, I'm very keen to take some shorts into the Asia high level. If we hold it, very easy as well. 21,868. We're already up almost 0.64 on futures. So let's see what's going to happen around about this level. Very simple. Potential aggressive shorts. Otherwise, we're going to take it long. Gold. Gold on the other hand, daily. Daily already through that target I mentioned this morning. I'm bullish while we hold above 27.44. And the next zone we can go to is this all-time high. Okay, are we going to get some pause, maybe a little bit of a bearish candle before going bullish, similar to what we've done this entire series? More or less 1 or 2 days pause, push, pause, push. So you can see at one stage we are going to form a resistance and then most likely continue with the trend unless anything fundamental starts to shift gold in the other direction. So for me, going into this session, daily R1 rejecting, so that's already showing me signs of that pullback potentially happening. So what I am going to say is I'm going to look for shorts below Asia highs, and I want price to go into this little green box here. And then from there, if we start rejecting previous daily highs, this coincides with the dollar gaining a little bit of strength here on a Wednesday. So shorts for me on gold. Only way I can really get long is if we start holding above 27.55 with another shot at that daily R1. If we don't get a trade in here, my trade will most likely happen there. And you're going to see a massive move to the upside, but it is starting to fizz out a little bit here on the top. Daily on GU, beautiful. We spoke about it today. Still bullish. As a minimum, we wanted to see this previous little support area that got broken down tested. That has happened perfectly. Absolute class trade taken this morning. Textbook. I don't know if Nila's in the chat. When me and Nila started trading together and I helped him a bit, I said if you're struggling for profitability and you just want to get your win rate up, you don't want to take a trade every day, I said this is your setup. You maybe get 3 or 4 of these a month, and I say you just purely wait for this. Easy. These trades tend to have a very high win rate. But now we rejected that level. We're not above the previous daily high. For me, it's a little bit cooked. I'm going to need to see how the daily is going to close. I don't want to really get involved in this trade. There's nothing for me here that I can get involved in because we've taken Asia lows, we've taken Asia highs, we're back in the range. So very likely this thing is just going to fizzle in the range, and I don't want to get stuck in a range. Last one, GJ. I was still bullish. Remember I said this morning that we're still bullish. We're trading into the zone. If we can hold above that zone, we can see a nice move to the upside. And now GJ is something that I can trade. All right, GJ is definitely something I can trade. Currently rejecting your daily R1, and if we start trading back below your previous daily high, I might consider some shorts. So I'm just putting it out there. Let me just check the 30. Yeah, 30 is relatively clean. If we hold Asia highs, I'm going to go and retarget this daily R1. If we start breaking back into the Asia range, start breaking this zone, this is where I would start looking short into your 192 Otherwise, what's going to happen is we're just as well going to fizzle inside here. So there's no advantage for us this afternoon. Asia lows have been taken. Asia highs have been taken. So ideally what we want to see here is a nice hold on the highs. And if we can hold here, we can see one last push into your daily R1. And if we reject there, then that's going to be the top for the day. We'll reject something like that. So yeah, not the cleanest day. Honest, really nothing jumping out at me like this morning. But Kigo, that is, okay, I'm lying. Nasdaq actually looks clean to me.
Oh no. So these are not my people, bro. These are not my people.
What now?
Hey, that clown's yeah, bro. That clown, my brother. Happily, whenever you want. Remember, I'm not these other little traders you try to play with. You're most a big boy. You know where our studio is. Pull up whenever you want, my man. Pull up. But I don't need to entertain your chart games. Damn, there's new cameras. I have the cheesies always look this good. Hey, my boy. How you doing, brother?
Who's that?
Mania Besta.
Hey, God.
Right? This, you know, this.
Sure, Carl.
Bro,
Yo,
Carl disappears. He comes back. Meanwhile, man was in
engaged.
Netherlands.
He was in Paris.
He was in
I saw
Paris.
it. I was like, yo.
Yeah, man was seeing the world.
Styling. Carl, well done, man. Well done.
Carl, the real question is, they always say Paris is the city of love. Was it romantic or not? Living the trader's life. That's the question.
Keeks,
we need to
you know
know.
what's Chad, it's weird when guys ask stuff like that. Like what?
I know
What-
he's.
what
Bro, that
is
place
what?
is dirty.
What is the goal actually by wanting to see somebody's portfolio, or like what is the actual benefit you're gonna get knowing somebody's net worth? Or I don't know, it's weird. Like, why do you want to know? Like, that's not gonna do anything for you. You're still gonna be broke and you're just gonna look silly. So I don't know. It's like, Geek, show me your MT5 logins. I want to see it, dude. Yeah, every single day, Monday to Friday. What more do you want? Should we get a toilet cam when we go pee for TP?
Bro,
Just to
these-
see what...
I always said these are just those guys that
No, man. Come on, guys.
life kicked them when they were down, and it's gonna keep kicking them, bro. So now they gotta
Bro, I
look to
actually
blame
think-
other people.
Bro, I think that man might be into you, Kigo.
Very beautiful architecture, but the streets are like Gavin and Becky. We don't want to see that turtle name. Giving that droll energy.
You want to figure out the cracker.
Yeah, the best part is because I'm apparently not a trader. That's why. I mean, I didn't come up with the grubber. I didn't come up with the cracker. I didn't come up with any of these great strategies.
Bro, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I would understand if Keegan, Keegs, if Keegan is not doing well or is, I don't know, Chad. I don't know. It's just weird for me. I just laugh when
Yeah.
it's very weird.
Trading with Dan. He clearly balling. Dude got a Ferrari hat, so we can assume he drives a Ferrari because he didn't just do that to be.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, see, trading with Dan gets it. Guys with 150k tattoos, I think he does okay.
Humble.
Brian, you know, that was, I don't know if you saw that video. Hey, there was a guy that spoke about it. Like, I think this video is like old. It was like 3, 4, maybe even longer, 5 years when it went around. I think this guy was actually went big on TikTok, and it was that thing of when I walk into a restaurant and those grannies look me up and down because of my tattoos, and they hold their purses when it's like, meanwhile, do they know how much these tattoos cost? I should be the one holding my wallet. Ink is expensive.
Yeah, especially if you go to A good artist.
But while the ultimate at 2D's trading, he can just show his withdrawals if he claims to be the GOAT. Quote my bot.
Chris drinks.
Yeah,
Nah,
guys.
Chad, we way past that. To try, like I said, we're not here to try and impress. We're here to make money. So trades and the rest, focus on your journey. I don't know. Yo, that man's got a thing for you, Kigo.
Hey, bro.
You're living in his head rent free.
These boys.
Gigs, show me your MT5 terminal.
Yeah.
So that now the guy was asking Keegs for feed pics, and Keegs was like, bro, Trump already said there's only 2 genders. Like, what are you busy with? And he's like, no, LGBT. And Keegan said, yes, let's grow business together. And he wasn't happy with that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, guys.
markets have opened, my dude.
Yeah, markets are open, guys. Round 6. Ding, 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 ding. Fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what's going to happen, yeah. Yo, Chris, have you even taken the cracker once this year, bro?
No. I remember I
Yeah.
said I don't want to retire at the end of the month, dude. I still want to work a little bit. Why would I retire at the end of the month?
My boy is just like, nah, not this time.
Let me see what the crack. Ooh, okay. The cracker.
Let's see what happens. Chris, you see Alex G is now providing free signals for 1 month, so he hasn't won yet.
Has he not won a trade yet? Has he not? Chad, wait. Chris, do you see Alex G providing free signals for 1 month? He hasn't won yet. Daddy FX, that's the thing. Somebody asked me last night, do I think he trades them? I said, dude, 100%. He's like a certain Joash Naidu in South Africa that hasn't touched a live account in many a year. These Jains don't even know what it feels like to have money in a trading account. So, yeah, it's different when there's money on the line.
Boys are built different out here.
These guys spend maybe, Chad, I'm not even kidding with you. These guys maybe spend like 15 minutes on the chart today, and you're telling me you're going to take financial advice from a guy that spends 15 minutes a day on the chart.
Sure.
We gotta be real. We gotta be real. It's almost like you wanting to get an athlete in your team that trains 10 minutes a day.
It's tough out there, bro.
I always say if you're trading a $2 million account, you don't need peanuts of selling a course and spending all that money on advertising and the rest. If trading is your sole income, just like show the guys, say like, hey, come trade live with me here for a week.
Yeah, like just come do that.
Don't gatekeep all the shit. 10 is 10 on GU. Yo, how did you get 10 is 10, my dude? No, I mean, you don't get time for that. You're constantly thinking about how are you marketing your product. You're a salesman. And again, there's nothing wrong with selling a course or any of that. The fact of the matter is, like, what is your real... Somebody saying, I think it was Amina mentioned the one guy is a millionaire. Was he a millionaire before he started selling stuff? I think the guy's got a crazy charge. I think 1,250 rand to live stream with him for a week.
Yes,
So that's basically 5k a month. I'm like, what? 1,000 just stream for free? Why do you...
Yeah, that's a bit...
You're a trader millionaire. You make your money from trading. Just stream for free. Why ask anyone anything?
Yeah, that's a bit rough, eh? Yo.
Do you guys execute?
Hmm?
Do you guys execute?
Yeah. Crackers ready break even.
Check yeah. Yo, that thing was like 4 points away from TP.
Yeah.
Dang. I'm just gonna go split screen here quickly, kicks. So just your... Alright, Chad, DXY, already at that zone we spoke about earlier. So nice pump up there. So Asia highs, this is where things are going to get a little spicy. I don't know why the indicator is taking so long to load. A guy called Capital Bulls charges. Yes, that guy, Incognito. Mad, insane. Just do it for free, please. There's Asia highs. Nothing against the guy, Chad. US 30. I think Keegs and the lads, you hit TP, no, break even.
Yeah, bro.
Breaks. Nasdaq, massive pump off this level. Massive pump. Almost at that daily key level we spoke about. A little tricky trading into a candle like this, looking like it wants to hold that daily R1. We'll see how this 15 closes in 8 minutes. Gold, as mentioned, looking for those shorts below 2750, which is also your Asia high. 2750, there's your previous daily high. As mentioned, I'm looking for a little bit of a snapback on the dollar, and also the fact that we couldn't hold above here. So I do think gold, unless we start trading back above 2760, I do expect somewhat of a pullback day for gold. And then GU, same idea. Like I said, I'm actually not going to touch GU for this session. Asia highs have been taken, Asia lows have been taken. I do expect this to just drop. This is just going to chop around. Nothing there for me. And then GJ, I mentioned I do like the longs off Asia highs. Unfortunately, I didn't execute on this 15. I was a little locked into Nasdaq, but we'll see. Same idea on the 30. If we get a nice little support here above the 50, I'm definitely gonna shoot for a position, try and see if we can trade back into these highs. Otherwise, if we start trading back in the Asia highs, I might consider some shorts. Daily could be coming back into the secondary range. Yeah. But again, this daily is still open. 7 hours 22 minutes left, so we can still reject here. I've seen this. We can even push up to this high, and you just turn around. Something comes up or whatever. Do something like this, U-turn, boom, and we reject that level and we come back lower. Because if you think about it in terms of a line chart, we have yet to form a daily resistance and break it, and we also yet to close into a bigger range. So little trickier. But I think GJ on the 30. ideally what we actually want to see is closures above here. That could be ideal for us. And then we can see one last squeeze into that level. Previous weekly high.
What Nasdaq's gonna do here first one, guys. Wait for this 5 minute to close.
$1,250 a week. That's oof. Gigs, are we gonna start charging for the streams, or we're gonna keep it free forever?
No, bro. We also need to make money. Apparently, we're broke, so maybe we have to start charging.
Just, but I gotta give it to him. That's you coming in quite hot. 1,250. You're not playing games. It's just like straight up.
Yeah.
1,250. You're in or out? No, I'm out. Okay.
Okay, guys. So once we take these little highs here, then I'll execute now on the Nasdaq for longs if we can take that little push above there.
Griffin, you will
There we
be
go.
launching.
In, guys.
Hey,
So
Kigo.
literally it was like there. Now, if you guys don't know, so this is very this is part of that hero strat. You're now got to do this.
Sorry guys, next week Friday we're launching the one step. If all goes well, everything is set. It's literally just a website that needs updating.
What can the new strat do for us here today?
Yeah, it doesn't look like a bad guy. I actually enjoy his stories and stuff. He does very engaging.
Who is this?
The Capital Bull guy.
He got to a point he irritated me.
He's high every day though.
Yeah.
Yo, that man
Right.
smokes a lot of.
Yeah, Chad, that one actually tapped me. I'm out though. Yeah. You can see
What's your
there,
stop
tapped.
on that?
It's 30.
30. Okay.
Yeah. But it's a very aggressive. As I said, we're still in the parts of obviously testing quite a bit on this. So it's getting interesting. It needs to be aggressive, but yeah, part of it. I'm assuming 1 to 50 the average on a one step or 1 to 30. I'm not sure. That Chris, that's
You're close.
you need to
You're
answer
close. You're close. You're close.
there. That's where you need to answer.
Next week, Friday, all will be revealed. Guys, do you prefer a one step or a two step? Question: I watched a video last night. A guy was talking about volume, and perceived value is what drives markets. So if you think about it, perceived value is the same as demand. It's not perceived value. Perceived value. There's a difference between value and price. The price of something can be low, but the value of it for someone could be high. So sometimes people actually misconstrue the perception of value and price. You can get something for a very high price that's actually low in value. So when you start breaking it down like that, perceived value is obviously, how can I say, I don't want to say utility, the utilization out of something, but volume in the other sense is if supply and demand, one of the axes, if you think about it, is quantity, which is volume. So it just makes sense that volume, quantity, a large amount of people wanting a certain thing will drive the price up, because there's always going to be a constraint on supply. Unless there's endless supply, which the price can never get inflated then, because nobody's going to compete to actually sell it, or nobody's going to compete to actually buy it. Because if there's an endless supply of milk, and you know I can just go tomorrow and buy the milk, but if there's a supply constraint with milk, it's like, shit, I need to buy 10 bottles because maybe Keegs is going to buy 20, and now I'm sitting without milk. So a lot of these guys talk about some big jargon without any contextual background on it or any actionable insight on it. So you just sound very clever, and it's like, oh, I perceive this. It's like, dude, how the fuck do I buy or sell, and when do I buy or sell? Like, all of this is going to sound great with my economic friends and chartered accountants at the golf course, but for me sitting in front of a chart and wanting to invest some of my money into individual stocks, what? Useless. Sean Kutsia has a question out of curiosity. Sean Kutsia, this question out of curiosity: how do profits actually make money and enough to pay out big payouts? Always wondered if the profit splits are so low in favor of the prop firms don't make money. Sean Kutsia, it's just for the community. It's only the traders that make money. Trump being in power 2 days in the market, really moving so different.
Yeah.
One step you fail and you fail fast. Okay. It's going to be exactly the same cost, Mina. So it's your choice. Exactly the same cost. One step, two step.
Thanks for the reminder. I need to get milk.
Is crossed eyed halfway through something to Disney Channel. Okay, Mina.
Hey, the gents.
It's going to cost exactly the same. Thanks for the reminder to get milk. Choose one is going on. Chad, yeah, the markets are literally, there's nothing for me here yet.
Oof, there goes that sell now. I mean that bar. Ish.
US 30 shitting the bed.
Yeah.
I'll be okay, kids.
I know you will, bro. I know you will.
Alright, chat, GJ. Just gonna go split. Go. GJ, 30 minute. Let's see. There's that resistance level. Ideally, what I would want to see is a closure above this daily R1. If we close somewhere tight here, I do expect somewhat of a run into these highs. Remember, I think it was last week, GJ did exactly the same thing, a little bit wider, and we spoke about those highs being run. So I think either it's going to run it now and it's going to cook it, but this is the current weekly high is sitting there. So if you go on your weekly chart, so what we do want to see is that if and when we maybe take the trade, or maybe we don't even get to set up, is that when we actually going to break, you're just going to see just a massive pump of volume. So you don't want any of that investing into the pound yen. You want to get in and out. So either on the 15 we're going to wait for a break above here, or on the 30 we're going to wait for a little break above lower. But that's literally the only one that I'm looking at now. Nasdaq, that kicks very dirty there, if I'm very honest. Daily R1 holding, so it's very likely we're going to push through there, maybe up to the daily R2.
Yeah, that thing is holding.
That thing that you, and then gold, as mentioned, 2760 holds above there. I would look long. Otherwise, still looking for the shorts. And then US 30 just all the way back down. Bro, I don't like it. I don't know if I like this double test on US 30. How's it? Do you guys charge a subscription service? We do. We also sell courses, but it's way too cheap, and we give away way too much information for free. So
It doesn't help.
it doesn't really help our cause for trying to. That's literally we are our own worst enemy. We give everything away for free. That subscription service is there. There's also a lot of value in there. I'm not gonna say there's not a lot of value in it, but I think we can do a lot more gatekeeping if we really wanted to drive sales.
But we don't.
Trump effects on inflation could become sticky, especially with tariffs coming. Yeah, Fubs, I think we're going to need to see what the China plays from Trump. 100% could be sticky. Ultimately, the US consumer is going to absorb the tariffs because China's just going to hike the cost of items directly correlated to the tariffs. If Trump slaps on 100% tariffs, then the consumer is going to pay 100% more for the same items. So they're just going to absorb the cost of the tariffs into the cost that they sell into the consumer. So 100% there is the risk of inflation, but I think Trump is not an idiotic guy. So I do think he's going to play it very strategically, and he'll gauge it. I don't think he'll just start off right off the bat ripping into China. He's going to let the market settle in, get a little bit of... because remember, Trump's measuring stick is the US economy and the stock market. That's how he measures himself. Not ratings, not any of the other stuff. His biggest thing is going to be employment and how well the stock market is doing. So he's going to give himself a little bit of an edge first. And once things are really hustling and bustling in the US, he's gonna have some slack. Where guys will be, we needed a bit of a technical pullback, and that's when Trump's going to start eating up. He's not, as much as people think he's an idiot, he's not. He's still the US president, second time around, and he's still a successful businessman. But it's nice to be part of a trading community. It is. Amina, it definitely is. Sometimes we also give out empty 5 details as asked nicely. Trump getting too excited will come back to reality. Yeah, Incognito, I think we have to give it... If you think about Biden's not the same Biden that was vice to Obama. The Biden you see now is a very, very old Biden, tired. Trump has got a lot of energy, and he's for America. So as much as he's got flaws, the man is absolutely patriotic about the US, and you gotta love that about him. So he's gonna get shit done, 100%.
Yeah.
But in the case of China, Chad, I can tell you now, things are gonna get spicy with that, man.
There goes Nasdaq, bro. Nasdaq did me dirty.
Whoa, there we go. Nazo. I think 30 might be tight with all the volume we've got, eh?
Yeah.
Maybe just
That's the thing,
reconsider
we
the
are
volume.
testing, so we'll see
I
what
think for
happens.
Nas, maybe 45. 45 could be a safe. Joe Nas. Whoa.
Ish.
So guys, you are excited for the one step. We'll see what is more popular. South Africa also paid dearly for BRICS. Not really. I don't know if you guys saw when he was signing executive orders, he asked if Spain is part of BRICS. I don't even think I think we're small fry for him. We're not on his agenda, if I'm very honest. Asking if Spain is part of BRICS. I was like, yo, you didn't even know South Africa was the S. Spain. Oh, Trump. I'm very excited to be trading at Trump regime. I started trading September 21, so keen to jump on this roller coaster. Hey, man, it can either be good for you or it can be very bad for you. Ask me. Yeah, I lost a lot of money on one particular day. What's the drawdown on WhatsApp? You'll see next week, guys. That's what I was saying that Spain was considering. Oh, was Spain considering joining BRICS? That's weird that a European country would try and join BRICS. Where your Ferrari at, friend, go? I don't know, man. Alright, chat, 5 minutes here for GJ. Let's see if we can get a play here. I think that's the only play for me. Gold holding this consolidation. Unless we get above the daily R1. No trade for me on gold. Nasdaq, beautiful. There we go. Daily R1 holding. There's the daily key zone. Most likely daily R2 now. US 30. I don't like the second play here. So no trade for me on US 30 and GU as well. Oh, this is not my game to play there. I'll try GJ here. Let's see if we can rip a GJ longer. To just trading if a market like NAS is so extended, how do you enter if you want to minimize risk? Checks, that's the question on everybody's lips. How do you get into a move if you've missed it? If you know the answer, please let me know. Now, I'm honest. It's a literal question that we always ask ourselves. You see the move and it's like, I'm not in any of this. I'm still waiting for a little retest here and the thing runs. So that is something we need to figure out. If you've got a way, please let me know. But for me, I don't know. The tariff war won't go as planned. Russian and Chinese sanctions led to permanent alternatives. Yeah.
Oh, bro, I'm so bleak about this. Chad, we literally got wicked. Like, look at this. Now my spread on the account hit that. And then literally but it's alright.
Alright.
We got some thick skin out here.
Yeah, trading with Dan, I don't think we all, everyone that's been with the stream, we wait for structure breaks and support to form. I think Jexy is talking about getting into a move when it starts moving, something like this now. Let's say even on the 5, how do you execute? Because there's your minor structure break, but it's into a key level. So how do you enter? So either what you can do, but even this 5-minute candle is basically 36 points, is that you wait for a bottom wick. Once it breaks, you literally have your stops just below that candle, because if it's going to break the high, come back lower, then likely it's not going to pump. That's the only way. If I was keen to trade something with high volume, is that I would wait for minor structure breaks or supports to form, and I'll just have a tight stop like this.
Yeah, Chad, so anyone of you took that and you somehow survived it, that was TP there. As I said, I got a ball head over there. But yeah,
Sniper Drawdown, you actually get an app that locks you out of another app. My one mate, I won't mention his name. He's not in the office, but he got an app for exactly the same thing. So he only gets a certain time where he can log on, and then he can't. Once it's set, you can't change it. Now I was wondering how many DMs are you and Keeks getting? Jason, you know the thing is, our audience is 99% men, and they lose 90% of their trades. So it's men, and they're quite mad because they're coming for answers. So no women, unfortunately. I don't know, married women. Come on, dude, we gotta be real with each other.
It's tough out here.
That Bruce Willis lookalike. No, man, come on. I think that man is getting DMs, Keeks. South African Bruce Willis. Is it Bruce Willis? What up? Yeah. If Bruce Willis traded Forex, that is the man.
At the same time. Alright, but I'm not gonna watch this anymore, guys. This is just hurting my feelings right now.
Yeah, two genders, only two.
And then
It's
also,
just common sense.
sorry, Chad. Also, before I actually forget about that, just to show you guys, this is what the cracker did today. We took sales over here. You can see immediate, like a little bit of drawdown. Then this thing just drove to the downside. We went break even, and then yeah, we were 2 pips away from TP, and then went all around. So some guys closed, I took break even. Those things started moving so quickly, so I was like, give it the chance. But yeah, then hit a break even, 2 pips from TP. But yeah, that was the crackers play today.
Keeks, are you getting DMs?
Am I getting DMs?
From any chicks in your DMs? Like, hey Keeks, I see you sling a big lot. I like it.
Nah. You know what it reminds me of, bro? Was that whole thing of like when you go to the gym and everyone was like, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna get muscles, I'm gonna get the babes, and then all you had was the dudes.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, that bench is insane. Yes, bro. Check your squat. Oh my word.
It's like, and you get a sports car, and you think the chicks, and it's like the
Same
dudes.
thing,
Oh, bro, your car.
same thing.
So you get an expensive car to impress the dudes.
That's it, bro. The society lied to us when we were growing up. We thought this was the game plan. It was never the game plan. Yeah, Kate will blitzen me one shot. US30 brutal today. Yeah, bro. It's, you know what? I'll take the break even. It was better than the loss, because obviously that's more on the main account, where the R&D with the we're not calling it a hero, but we're calling it hero for now. The new strat, that's on a private account that I'm testing with something a bit smaller. But my main account is obviously on the what's the name, on thingy. So yeah, it's a bit of a tough one, but we will see what happens with it. But yeah, your break even's better. Brian, we're gonna, bro, 100%. That's you and Plamena tomorrow. She's gonna be coming out there and be like, yo, Brian, I miss these big lots you slinged.
Brian, are you ready to eat my stop loss?
Bro, this is when you know trading is too much for you.
Brian, I've prepared a tight fair value gap for you. Oh, Chad, you guys,
Bro,
you set us up. Brian set us up, dude.
Bro, that's when you come home and that whole thing of you wanna get it on there, and she's just gonna be like, you got order blocked. Just leave it alone. Go away.
Yo. Brian, I like it straight off the pivot. 4 hits on the pivot and we're going to stop. Oh, no. Brian, no, bro. We got to time Brian out. Brian set us up here, dude. Brian knew what he was doing. Yo, Chad. No, man. Yasti, Brian. I need to go and repent tonight. Pray for me. Yasti, Brian. You just...
come test my Iki.
When can we call it BE? Yo, Andre.
Sniper drawdown.
BE is a stalemate.
Yeah. Listen, this week's after these streets have been a laugh.
Yes,
Bro. In New York sessions when people get wild.
Yo.
Yo, bro. How's okay? No hate on the company
Yeah.
because we love them. We really support them.
Who's this?
We bought our new camera last week Thursday.
Oh, Ohms. Have they not shipped
They
it yet?
only sent me a mail now saying, "Oh, your new camera and stuff has been shipped to you today. Here's the tracking number."
Today.
Nearly a week later, they've only
Did they
shipped
wait
it.
for the lens?
No, they had the lens.
Oh, they had the lens.
When we phoned them later,
Is it a black or silver?
black. So we have a black one now.
26 mm lens. 16. 22.
22.
22.
22. Because I don't have a 23.
All right.
Yeah. Chris Keegs, do y'all use trend lines?
Sometimes if I'm feeling frisky, I'll pull a train line, tied up against that flat body support area. If I'm feeling spicy, I'll lay down my train line on that flat body resistance.
I'm gonna do you a favor. I think like the Friday I'll like solo the New York stream.
Yeah.
I think you need to go for like a weekend away or something.
Nah, bro.
My
Come
man
on.
is like
That's
frustrated.
on me, Chad. No. Fuck that. It's Brian. No, Keeks. No, Keeks. This is Brian. Brian started this.
24 hours stream, 8 o'clock, trading terminology.
Guys, listen, but don't tell Riche. I think that tap to trade, the guys hit quite a few stops today. But don't let Riche Channing know. I think they hit like 5 stop losses.
Now, you
Some
see,
guys-
this is the problem. I don't know if
some
you're
guys-
joking because is Roche in the chat now? Or?
Some guys thought it was like machine guns going off. The way it was like tap to stop bleeding.
Bro,
Tap
hold on,
tap
this-
to deposit.
Yeah, here's my thing, bro.
Let's
like,
see.
if you that's an international website, okay? Like, and it's got a big platform. What if you out? Like, there's a lot of traders. Like, every 5 minutes, I'm getting like, oh, tap to take this trade, tap to take this trade, tap to take this trade. Before you know it, bro, you barcoding over there.
Tap to manage your risk. Tap to
You can be like, oh, I'm
Tap
risking
to add
1% a
margin.
trade, but before you know it, you've entered 10 trades. Like, you already blown that account.
Okay, guys, so Roche is not here. Let's see. But I heard him and Joash,
They were getting it on.
Yeah, they were fixing their issues. They
They were going to have the new traders boxing match.
They're back together. Love is restored in the land of
Educators.
Ashwagandha FX.
Bro, you know, hey, like, seriousness now. I actually must have seen his videos.
Which ones?
Joash.
Yeah, bro.
Chad, like,
Yesterday,
this is
I
no
got
jokes.
actually sad yesterday because I'm not seeing Joash.
I promise you, this is no
Joash,
jokes. The amount
Jason
of
Noah.
entertainment he was. Like,
Yeah.
every single day, Chris and myself would be, like, rolling on the floor laughing at the stupid shit he posted.
That guy was a meme living.
Yo. Aki, long time no see. Hey, Andre. How are you, my brother?
Andruska.
Yes, it's Chris and I was
they're
actually talking about
honest.
the other day saying it's been a long time since we read from you.
The man is printing. Andre, het jy 'n graaf by die huis, my vriend? Ek moet gou check of Andre lekker groot graaf het. Andre, het jy 'n groot graaf daar by die huis?
Yeah, this might be a stupid question. What's a graph?
Finish him.
Weet jy, I spoke to Chris the other day. I'll just rock on stem and do NFP. Nee, net om my geld bietjie van jou om te skommel. Anders as dit so klammerig is, kan jy al bietjie muf tussen die geld. Ek meen daai geld nou en dan so bietjie omdop. It's a shovel, Kigo. 'n graaf, ja, graaf. Jy dink nou aan banner greef, maar jy kry greef en graaf.
I would have never guessed that one.
Graaf. Ek werk graag. It's
Okay,
a
now I'm
scoffle.
so intrigued. Why would you randomly ask him if he's got that?
No, because it's been making so much money just to shuffle your money. Otherwise, it starts getting mold on it. You don't want mold on your money.
Hey, Tyreek, don't come here acting like you knew what a graph was.
Jeez, no, I don't think Richet is meant to.
Keys, you also get a... What?
Wait, let me...
You just make me think of graph and net now, yeah.
Chad, okay, listen, Chad. No hate towards any of what the boys are doing. I cannot comment. But when I see what they're doing, Kings, I'm thinking of this. This is the first thing that comes to my mind. The group Richet, that company and stuff.
Repeat after me. Chase the charts, not the money.
Chase the charts, not the money.
Only progressive conversations.
Only progressive conversation.
We got a new P700 member right here. Take a lead.
So, what does this P700 really even mean?
Don't worry about it, man. You just keep bringing more people.
Right. Like,
The better off for you. It's better for you,
Yeah.
me, everybody. We need more people. It's not about charts and all that bullshit. You want one of these, right?
I need. That's what I said. Yeah.
Hey, keep bringing more people. All right.
Keep bringing more people.
Work on the charts.
How much is it?
How much what? Pay the fee. That's it. Just pay the fee. You gonna pay the fee or what? Nigga, it doesn't work. Pay the fee. That's it. Just pay the fee and be here.
Nah, bro,
You open the door.
that is the
Listen,
forex
bro.
industry.
Ain't no-
expert
nobody-
out there.
Nobody's leaving until we get 10 calls. Nobody's leaving. Nobody's leaving. Nobody is leaving until you make 10 calls.
Oh, Chad, look, there's nothing wrong with the multi-level marketing, but that's just the thing I see, and it's like, this guy reached 10K, or this guy's a P10, or he's a P7, or... Ah, man, that was good. Ah, it just hits different when you haven't seen it for a while. P10, we did it again. Jax, I'm honest, my dude. I am absolutely... Chris, give a man a heads up before he speaks so he can Google Translate. Chad, I'm done for the day. I'm gonna be very honest with you. There's honestly nothing that I like. GJ, I was liking at one stage, not now. GU taking Asia lows, Asia highs, nothing there for me. Gold as well. Nasdaq, heavy level. It cannot. If you Jax. Jax, come on, dude. What are we doing here? Do we have FOMO here? I've got a little bit of FOMO. You have a little bit of FOMO. Let's call it a day. Keeks, what do you rate? We call it.
For me, testing strat, a loss, and then a break even. That's 2 trades for the day. I'm done, bro. I'm not gonna try to catch him more trouble.
So was it your first time, man? Come on.
Who's this?
No, Dylan said it was the first time he saw Drewski in that.
Guys, actually, I swear one of the meetups, either the Cape Town meetup or the PE meetup, we must recreate that video.
Yeah, we have to.
We'll see which one of the groups we'll do it with, but we'll do it with one of the meetups coming up.
Yeah, dude, we can learn a lot from the marketing, but what is the main objective we're pushing? I think that's what we need to establish. If that becomes the main thing, and this year the charts is not the main thing anymore. It gets the waters get muddied, and very quickly you can also turn into Ben 10 did it again. Keeks full screen, bro. Let's lock it in.
Yeah, anyway, I got seriously unlucky with Naz. That would have been a beautiful trade, but just super unlucky. If you entered like 2 seconds later than I did, you probably would have still been in and hit TP. So that's just super unlucky with that one. When you guys when are you guys coming to Central South Africa?
Soon.
All the 2Gs on Twitter starts very, very soon. Next
6 to the 9th of March, we're in Cape Town. The week before that, we're doing the Port Elizabeth, and then depending on how those 2 go,
yeah, then it's Joburg.
Guys, please support it. 5 guys pitch. We can't go to Joburg.
Yeah. So the idea would be after Cape Town would be Joburg, and then depending on Joburg, after Joburg we do Durban and
Kicks at least 10. Ben 10, we did it again.
Here we go. But no, guys, good run on the markets. Yeah, it was a fun session as always. Chris, any closing remarks there, brother?
Derek, all I'm saying, I'm not going to talk. We're not going to talk things that were talked in the boardroom, but this time around, we've got 4 days, so we're not doing that thing. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, airport. No, airport 2 hours later.
That was literally, if Chris didn't put me out of bed, we would have missed our flight.
No, literally, if Nazam and Amina weren't waiting for us outside, because I was like, dude, Amina and them are I'm gonna walk down so long. He's like, okay, boom, grabs the stuff. Again, big shout out to Amina and Nazam, absolute legends, very, very solid people.
But yo, guys, I think that is it. We'll see you guys same place, same time tomorrow. As always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers, Chad.
Cheers.
want you to listen. I want you to listen. I want you to listen.
Thought about this too much. What's there left to say? Throw your stones the river. Like me, it drifts away. I would watch you stare.